Hey y'all, hey, it's time for Saturday Suds, and I got a twofer for you today. Alright, so last week I did the two of the beers that I got in my beer club. I get 4 beers a month from a beer club. 2 from one brewery, 2 from another brewery, and I get 3 of each. So this week I've got something from the Madison River Brewing Company in Montana. And the first one I'm going to try today is the Salmon Honey Rye. It's a malt beverage with honey added, alright? And the one thing that kind of aggravates me about these, they don't have the alcohol content on the bottles. And they don't have it in the write-up either. But a little bit aggravating. I like to know what the alcohol content is in them, and these just don't have it. But anyway, as far as I know, I have only tried one rye beer, and that was Cutaway from Tennessee Brew Works, and man, strong, man, it was good, but just a very, very stout, bitter flavor to it. I don't know how this one's going to be. You know, Madison River Brewing Company in Montana, Salmon Honey Rye. So we're going to try this today on Saturday Suds, and then we'll try a partner to it here in a minute. Now that is a pretty brew. Look at that. Wow. That is beautiful. I get just a hint of aroma to it. I mean, just barely. Whew. But man, it's pretty. Look at that. Just a deep, rich gold color. Head's not too much. It's kind of, I might not have poured it strong enough, but still got bubbles floating up through it there. But that is a pretty brew. Dadgum. The head's got just a hint of the sweetness that you would expect in a beer. Just a hint. Alright, so this Salmon Honey Rye is for all the American workers. Hey, thank you for what you do. Appreciate y'all working hard to support yourselves and your families. This beer's for you. Wow. Alright. So the only other rye beer I've ever had, I mean, it was just strongly bitter. I mean, just as soon as you put it in your mouth, man, you could taste the bitterness in it. This one has just a hint of bitterness, but it's weird because it's got a little sweetness to it as well. So you get just a hint of bitterness, and then you have a sweetness that I can't hardly describe. It's not a sugary sweetness. Maybe almost maple, almost a maple sweetness. Not hardly, but just almost. It's just very unique and very, very delicious. Man, I love this. This is really, really good. Wow. Now, on the finish that time, I got just a little bit more of the bitterness, and not strong, but just a little bit more, almost I don't know, just right there in the finish, just a little bit more bitterness to it. But man, very, very flavorful, unique. I don't think I've ever had anything like this. It's delicious. Of course, you know, I like most beers anyway. All the beers are unique, you know. Most of them, you've got some that are more flavorful than others. You know, some that are not as carbonated as others. And you know, you can see the lacing still clinging to the glass here. And so this is a good brew. Last week I tried, let's see, the Wooden Cask Brewing Company out of Newport, Kentucky had Girl Next Door Blonde Ale and Kentucky Farmhand American Wheat. And I liked one, and I didn't really care for the other one. I liked the blonde, but I didn't like the American Wheat. I don't know, it just didn't taste very good. But man, this stuff right here, this is delicious. I mean, I like it over all of them so far. Now, I haven't tried the next one I've got. I'll finish this off here. Man, that is good. That is really good brew. And the cool thing is, I've got 3 more of them to try or to enjoy. So I can kill one and enjoy the rest of them slowly. Wash my glass out there. Alright, the other one I'm going to try by the Madison River Brewing Company in Montana is Copper John Scotch Style Ale. I don't know if you can read that or not. The sun's kind of messing with my camera a little bit. Copper John Scotch Style Ale. Alright. And again, no alcohol content, you know, whatever. Anyway, so we're going to try this next on Saturday Suds. Hope y'all are enjoying your weekend. I'm actually working now on weekends. I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every other Sunday until Christmas. Alright, so that one got a little extra fuzz on it. Alright, so let's see what this looks like. I expect it to be a little dark. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Great Scott. I didn't think I poured my oven hard enough. I poured this and took... Don't you look. Don't you look at that. It ain't nothing but suds. Oh, my goodness. It ain't nothing but suds, but dadgum, they're good. I still got more than half a bottle here, y'all. I tried to pour it too stout. Dadgum. I didn't think I poured that in hard enough, so it didn't get much of a head, so I was going to pour this in hard. And I don't know if you can see or not, but I've got this much left in the bottle, and all that suds in the bottle. Oh my goodness. I ain't never going to get to this down here. But the suds have a sweetness to them. A little different from the sweetness in the rye. This is almost like a molasses sweetness to it. Dadgum, look at that. That's crazy, ain't it? I still got a half a bottle. Oh, goodness. Choke on some suds here. Alright, so this says the Copper John nymph imitates the classic stonefly to land even the smartest trout. Its sleek abdomen adds weight to the fly, helping it sink to deeper water. Like its namesake, the Scotch ale could be considered wee heavy. At Madison River Brewing Company, we use authentic smoked malt for flavor complexity, then combine it with roasted barley to add a deep dark color. Sit back and sink into the Copper John. Alright, so wee heavy. Einstock Olgert makes a wee heavy. Now, I've featured it on here. It's not hardly as dark as that, but it's a darker brew. It's like a dark amber. But man, I had one of them last night. Oh man, they're delicious, but that gum, they're expensive. They're like, I don't know, they're like $3 a bottle or something, man. They're high, but dadgum, they got, I think it's like over 7% alcohol in them, and they're delicious. But they have like a molasses flavor to them. And this one right here, it says use smoked malt. All right, so the Wee Heavy use a angelica root and smoked Icelandic barley. It's what they use for the Wee Heavy and the Einstock Ogre. Anyway, so I don't know. I may not get the rest of this beer off in this glass, because it ain't nothing but Suds. I still got that much. I still got that much beer in here. Anyway, all right. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to try the beer, y'all. I mean, it's ain't nothing but Suds. Now, the other Wee Heavy I've had, the Icelandic Ogre, Einstock Ogre, the Icelandic beer, it didn't have any of this. I mean, it had a good head on it, but dadgum, that's a crazy head on this thing. Dadgum. That's great. I can't even taste the beer for the head on the darn thing. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I got to taste the beer out of the bottle because I can't get to it. I can't get to it in my glass. Anyway, it has that just then the head. In the head, you can taste out. You can taste like it's a molasses type flavor. It's not strong. It's kind of subtle, but I mean you can taste it. In the body, just a little bit more. Not overbearing, but not bad at all. Now, if I had to choose between them, I'd still choose this one. That rye, that salmon fly honey rye. Man, I got to tell you, I'd buy that in heart. It's some delicious, delicious brew. This one, I can't really say, because all it wants to do is pour Suds, man. Dadgum. But man, I mean that's crazy, ain't it? And it ain't going nowhere. I mean those bubbles are just lingering forever. So I don't know if it's got shook up accidentally. I mean, I had everything in the same cooler. I mean, it shouldn't have, but I don't know if I'd buy this again. I got 2 more of them to try. If they do the same thing, I know I won't, because I like to enjoy the brew, not just head on it. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'm gonna cut this short because I ain't got all day. That's been Saturday Suds. Y'all like the videos? Let me put this up there. It's still got beer in it because I ain't been able to, whatever. Anyway. Copper John, Scotch Ale. There's a little beer mug right here. Don't hit that beer mug. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm here every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, letting you know about a different beer, what I think about it. Not that you care, because it's just my opinion. But saluting American worker and letting y'all know that I love and appreciate y'all. Appreciate what y'all do. Everybody's job is important. It doesn't matter what you do. And that's the main reason I do these. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment below. That's the most important thing. Just leave me a comment. Hey, I never heard of a Madison River Brewing Company. And that's okay. Because I hadn't either till I got these in my beer club. I mean, you know. But whatever. Just leave me a comment. Say, hey, I'd like to try that. Hey, how you doing? Whatever. All right. I'll be back next Wednesday for a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. And I got a different beer I'm going to try for you. And I think I'm going to like it. So y'all stay tuned and take care.